So excited today. I'm reviewing the Sony 135 f1.8. This is a lens that is so much talked about, and today we're going to look at why. We're going to look at the picture quality, the image quality of this lens. We're going to look at different elements of this lens, and at the end of this review, and the purpose of this review is obviously for you guys to see how this lens performs and what this lens can do in a real world situation as well, and then probably that will help you to be able to make up your mind on whether this lens is for you or not. Okay guys, without any further ado, I'll see you guys on the other side of the intro. Let's go. Welcome to my review of the Sony 135 f1.8. Now this lens, like I said, has been well talked about, so today I will be doing an unboxing first of all, and after the unboxing I'm going to tell you about the features, and I'm going to tell you we're also going to look at the video performance in terms of the AF tracking, and from there on I'm going to give you my final verdict. I'll be showing you sample images in between all that. So without any further ado, let's get down into business. Okay guys, welcome to the unboxing of the Sony 135 1.8 as a G Master lens. So this is how the box looks straight out of the box. So the box came sealed, and there is a quality assurance there sealed. So I'm just gonna peel off that now. So I'm gonna just take off the box. So straight, so you guys can see what the box looks like. So inside the box, this is so here we go. So here is the box. So usually, obviously, the normal stuff or the papers work that we don't really need, they're all here in the box. So here the paper works, and we don't need this, but anyway, we get them all the time, and so let's look at the box itself here. So here's the box. The lens came in a very nice pouch. So you guys can see, here is a pouch here. The bag is looking so premium, and I kind of like what I'm seeing at the moment. This looks so good. So I'm just gonna just take off the box, and here we have the lens itself. So here is the lens all wrapped up. Yeah, here is the lens. So you guys can see. So there you have it. So here's the lens, and it's got this focus hold button here. It's got the AF and the MF switch there. It's got also the limiter, focus limiter there. We also have the click and the declick buttons there, and then this is the aperture ring there. So this lens has actually got so many buttons. It's got so many buttons on the body, and they're all kind of useful because this is two focus hold button there. You've got the AF and the MF. You've got the focus ring, and you can also click it or declick it, and overall it just looks so premium in the end. Also, there are some of the features of this lenses. And number one, this lens has got this 11 rounded aperture blade to give you that bokeh, that smooth background blur background that we all love to see, the figure ground separation. Also, this lens has got what they call the XA and the ED element. This allows even this lens to produce some high resolution images, sharp images. This lens has also got this nano AR coating to reduce flare and ghosting, and this lens has also got what they call this dual front and rear linear motors. It allows this lens to acquire focus very fast, precise And lastly, to make this lens to be silenced, especially when you're doing functions like events like weddings, when they're doing their vows, you don't want the lens that is making noise. This lens is pretty silenced, and these are the kind of things that you want. This lens is built from the aluminum body. It's it's a premium in, and it's just feel just like a premium product that you want to hold in the ends. So on paper, this lens just looks an amazing and mind-blowing. However, is that the situation in real life? So what I will be doing right now is just taking you guys through some of the images I've taken with this lens, and we're going to review some of those lens images together and see whether even everything has been talked about in terms of the performance, also the optics of this lens, and look at the AF performance, and also look at the video, the tracking, AF tracking in terms of the video as well. And finally, I'll come back to give you guys my final verdict. So without any further ado, let's head over to my desktop and look at some images. Hello guys, welcome to this section. I just want to show you guys some of the amazing images I've been able to get with this lens. Look at the screen. I mean, these are the settings that I use as well. These are raw images. Now these are straight from the camera, although I've done few slide here, but you guys can see we are in capture one, but these images are tech sharp. I'm zooming in almost 1:1, and look at it. The eyes are in focus, the contrast, the skin color, every single thing on this lens is just performing amazingly well. If I zoom out on this one on my own left, you can see the background is blurred out. It's smooth. It feels so good. I just enjoy using this lens. You get what you pay for this lens. I just have that confidence using this lens. Just give me more confidence. Like, I just raise it up and I shoot, and I know I nail the focus. You can see how fast it is. If I show you, I did some close shot out here, and it was also able to focus close as well. So it was just a lens that is performing all around. Like, I really these are other images as well. You guys can see the background melting away. It's just amazing. I just love it. I don't know how much I can sing of the praise for this lens. Like, it's just a joy to use. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna show you guys some of the images right here that I've taken, and once you guys see all those images, just stick around. I'm gonna show you some of the video performance from this lens as well, how the autofocus is, how it's tracking well, and and then from then I'm gonna give you guys my final verdict. Yeah, so let's go.
Darling, I would die for you, tell 1,000 lies for you, love you like the ocean, love you in slow motion, anything it takes to make you stay, but I can't rely on you, doesn't matter what I do. You say you need a time, I think you mean a buyout, cause it's pretty clear you're on your way out. And though I understand it's hard sometimes to make up your mind in these trying times, yeah, I just can't accept you leaving me when I'm overseas with the heart so heavy. Think that I deserve the truth for once, not a guilty tone, cause you're not alone, yeah. You said you wanna come home, but I know you don't. So this time I won't hear it on the phone. If you got something to say to me, then say it to my face. What it's all about, why you're bailing out. Think you owe me an apology, just say it to my face. You're sorry, you're so
So there you guys have it. After testing out this lens, last few review, I tested the Sigma 85 1.4, which I said was sharp and crisp and everything. You can watch also that review on my channel. But however, this lens is very sharp, and apart from the sharpness, the optical performance of this lens is another thing that I kind of appreciate about this lens. The contrast level, the colors that's coming out of this lens, the figure ground separation between yourself within your object and the background, everything just looks smooth and just so beautiful. And you know, I don't have any complaint about this lens. I mean, there are few issues out there whereby obviously there's a little bit of chromatic aberration in 1.8, but then that disappears also. And also in real life, you wouldn't probably notice, and you can even correct it in post as well. And you know, I don't know what to say. This is a good lens. This is a lens I will highly recommend. It's pricey though, but you get what you pay for. I mean, you mean what I say? You get what I mean? Yeah, you actually get what you pay for in this lens. Like oftentimes, you know, I do say to people that third-party lenses can be used and can be managed, right? But having used this lens, now I kind of appreciate, you know, using a native lens. Like this lens, the autofocus system, like each time I pick up this lens to just take the shot, it will grab the focus of the eye of the person, you know, and no struggle. Even in dark condition, it does perform very well. So this lens does come very highly recommended, and you know, the price is a little bit reduced right now. You can find, you know, like I said, on Amazon, like, you know, like 1.5, and other sites you can find it as low, and you can buy it fairly used if you are really, and you know, the 135 focal length for me is an interesting focal length which I have never used before, but I've always found it interesting and I kind of enjoyed it. And with this COVID thing around and you know, this world that we know that this is not going to go away very soon, who wants to be, even the client, you want your client to be safe and you want to be safe. So having this kind of distance between you and your client is something that I can deal with and I can get used to, because one of the issues that people complain about this lens is the distance between you and the person you're photographing. If you want to take a full shot, you have to go way back. For me, I just don't mind, you know, and I kind of love it. I love what this lens is doing, and the bokeh, beautiful lens and beautiful images. So guys, that is my review today. Until next time I say, guys, I say bye bye, and I'll see you soon.